Let's have a look in this video at two other very useful formatting facilities that we can use within InDesign. The first technique that I'm going to demonstrate is called splitting. It's where we split rows into columns. Very similar to creating a very basic table. So let's say, for example, we open this document, which is called splitting, which I have included in the download section of this lesson for you. And let's examine this document. Now, all the text is there, but it's a little bit boring. We'd like to try and spruce it up a little bit, make it a little more interesting, and let's make it conform to an overall better design and layout for the document. To begin with, we'll double click in the text. I'm going to highlight the bulleted points. We're going to invoke this control from the paragraph panel. We navigate to the window menu. We select Type and Tables and we select Paragraph. From the fly-off menu of the paragraph panel, we're going to go down and select the option of Span Columns. We're going to pull the list down. We're going to select Split Columns. We're going to ensure that preview is ticked, and we've now split it into two columns. Maybe we could go and add a third column, and that would do us very nicely. And we say OK. So this is the feature that we call splitting. It will split bulleted points or rows into columns. The next text formatting feature that I'm going to be describing is that of spanning. What will spanning allow us to do? Spanning will allow us to span a heading across multiple columns. So for example, if I now go and press the tab key, you can see it's only tabbing the heading in the first column. I would like it to span across all of the columns. So let's just go and undo that with Command Z or Control Z. And again, we'll use the same control as we did in the previous example to complete spanning. You will double click in the document, and just so you know, this document has been provided for you in the download section accompanying this tutorial. We will navigate to the paragraph panel again from the fly-off menu, and again we're going to choose Span Columns. We want to span all of the columns, not just 2, 3 or 4. We want to span all of them. And we click OK. With our cursor next to the A in the heading, I can now tap on the Tab key, and you can see that the heading tabbed across all of the columns, or spanning all of the columns. While we're still looking at formatting controls such as spanning and splitting, where text is beautifully formatted, and let's really think about it honestly. This is why we use InDesign, to format your text beautifully. Let's look at another formatting control, and that is called tabs, which really implies that we're going to be using the tab key on your keyboard to ensure that columns will be spaced evenly and equally with accuracy. Please note, never use the spacebar to try and achieve this. You will never line up elements using the spacebar. We use the tab facility for this. We navigate to the Type menu. We select Tabs. The controls we're going to be using is the leader and the justification tab. What we're going to do is we're going to navigate to this clear gray area above the ruler. We're going to drag out our first tab. We ensure that the text frame is selected. The next step is to click in this gray area and drag out a tab. That's your first tab. Now we're going to draw out the second tab. Click and drag to your second tab. We could space these out a little better. We now have the second tab selected, and let's select 120 for example. Let's go and select the first tab, and let's space that out more evenly at 60. Now we have beautifully aligned columns, or creation of a simple table. Let's check it out. I'm going to double click next to the last value. I'm going to press the Enter key, and we're going to type in the name of a motor car, Mustang. Press the Tab key. Let's type in a color. Press the Tab key. Press your currency denominator, and it worked beautifully. Let's have a look what the leader would do in this case. What the leader will do, and we need to select a tab for that. We can go select all our text. We've selected the first tab. The leader is a character that is used to separate the columns. You can simply click in leader, type in the full stop or the period, and press enter. We're now going to go and click on the second tab. We're going to click in the leader, press the full stop or the period, and there you have your leader in place. So everything works beautifully. It's aligned perfectly, and a very simple feature, but an invaluable feature. The other tool that I thought I would show you will be the Center Justify tab. We will need to click on the basic table, and I will go and select the first tab, and I will click on Center Justify tab. So what has happened is we've lost the leader because we should have done it the other way around, but you can see the Center Justify tab. All the text within this tab is center justified. It would now be simple to go back and put the leader in again. We'll select the text. We've selected the first tab. Press full stop or period. Select the second tab. Type the full stop or period. And there you have your table again. Left align tab, center justified tab.